Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mabel Lunduka, and I want to say a big thank you for those that have subscribed to my channel. And for you that have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe and encourage your girl. And for those people that are just watching me for the first time, please don't go without subscribing. And please like, share, comment, whatever that you want us to talk about. Please drop it in the comment section and I will gladly answer you. In today's video, we'll be talking to tailors. I like tailors. I like tailoring a lot. So we'll be talking to tailors, those people that are scared of starting their own tailoring shop or fashion shop, whichever way you call it. Today I'll be talking about you that is scared of starting. I'm talking to you. So please sit tight and watch to the end of this video, and I know you are going to find it very, very helpful. So thank you very much. So in today's video, I want to highlight some points that you need to put into consideration while starting your tailoring business, while starting your tailoring shop. Number one, I want to talk to tailors, and I want to tell you how I started when I finished going through the fashion lessons, as in when I finished learning. So I had this fear in me of what it will look like starting my own, knowing fully well that it's not like I've been doing it for a very long time, and I know that this same fear is what is gripping some people of starting their own. But I want to tell you today, do away with that fear. Go out there, source for a shop that is affordable. If you can afford it, pay for it. Start. People don't, in fact, we that are into it already, we don't know it all. You need to just get an outlet for yourself and then start. And I bet you won't regret it. Like, seriously, ask people that have started. They do not regret it, and you yourself will not regret it. Your case is not different from others. So, but number one point of what I would tell you, when you start, please, when a client gives you a dress, don't be in haste to cut that dress. As a beginner, you need to sleep over that dress. Make sure you think of how to go through in cutting it. You know vividly that you've not cut that kind of dress before. Please, don't just put scissors and start cutting. Sleep over it. Think of how you cut the armpits, the armhole. Think of how to cut the neck of the dress. Think of how to cut the styles that you've collected. If it's in your phone, go through the style several times. That is what I'm just telling you what I did. I will go through the styles severally before cutting that dress. In fact, that's why most times I do advise. What I do back then, I don't collect clothes that are urgent. I don't, because I will need to sleep over it. I will need to look at how they cut some of the styles. I will need to practice them with brown paper. Sometimes I even go to the extent of asking people that, how do I get this? How do I get, just to avoid spoiling people's dress. You understand? So first and foremost, if you're giving a dress to make, please sleep over that style. Don't just put scissors immediately and start cutting. If it's too difficult, use brown paper to make them first. Try it first on brown paper. That is why I used to tell my girls, while learning, do your mistakes on your own dress, so that fear will go out of you before you open your own. But when you don't want to make that mistakes on your own dress, do you not want to make it on a client's dress? I'm asking you. When I was learning, I do go to the market, buy fabric. Like when I keep saving money to buy materials for myself, and I make the mistakes, and I learn from my own mistake, from the mistake I make in my own dress. So it was not that fear left me, because I started making clothes for myself, and people will see it, and I'll make that same style for them, or I'll make something more better for them. So when I now opened that fear was not there anymore, because I conquered that fear while I was still learning. But if you keep shying away or keep running away from maybe spoiling your own dress. You don't want that material to get spoiled. You love that material so much. When you open your own, you find out that those mistakes you were not able to correct on your own dress, you begin to correct them on customer's dress, and that is making that cloth to maybe at the end the customer will have lots of complaint about that dress. So guys, I'm begging you, if you're still learning, go make mistakes on your own fabrics, make mistake on your own dress. You understand? So that when you are giving someone's dress to make, you will not keep making that same mistake. Keep practicing what you have learned on your own fabric. It will help you that when you open yours, that fear will leave you, because you've already started doing it on your own. And secondly, another point that I want to tell you as someone that is beginning your own shop, or how to begin your own shop, is why cutting your client's dress. Dear, avoid discussions with your friends. In fact, whenever you are cutting, everywhere should just be, the atmosphere should just be calm, so that you'll be able to concentrate fully on what you are doing. But if you are there, you're discussing with your friend, you're chatting, you're talking, you will be distracted. And remember fully well that you're not too perfect with what you are doing. And this time around, it is not your clothes, it is your customer's dress. So you need to focus, you need to pay attention while making such a dress, to avoid mistake, avoid discussion. Guys, avoid discussion. If you know that you are starting, or that you're just beginning this journey of sewing or fashion business, avoid distractions. Don't go and pack all your friends. Now you have opened, they will come and start gisting with you. They are coming to keep you company. Meanwhile, you have customers dress to deliver. Then you are talking, and you still want them to know that you're not idle, that you have things doing. By then you just be measuring and you're talking. Guys, you'll be distracted. You that you have not done that style before, you that have not cut that kind of dress before, please and please avoid discussion. Concentrate on what you are doing, so that clothes will come out well. Even if you are sewing, consecrate. Just consecrate. All you need at that point in time is to consecrate. Guys, avoid discussion when you are cutting people's dress. And another point to consider or to put into practice while opening your new tailoring shop is, guys, do your measurements accurately. Do accurate measurements. You see measurements, get the accurate body measurement of that client. While cutting it on paper, get accurate measurement. Measure the dresses right. Measurements is very, very key. Don't do things off heart. I do, when I started my own, I make sure, if you see me measuring, I used to be very, very serious. Even when the customer is talking to me, sometimes I'll just boo out, like I'll just keep quiet, so that I will not lose out as in I will not forget to measure some part of that person's dress. And I'll just try as much as possible to like put down everything that I need in the person's body. I'll write it down, then I will follow what I have written down to measure it on the client's body. For instance, if I'm to measure for a straight gown, I need, and maybe there is no bust here, there's no breast pad on it, I know that it's just the length, the weight. I'll just write those things down, so that when I'm not measuring it on the client's body, I'll not be writing the figure behind those words that I've written. So guys, if you're still starting, please be very, very careful with measurements. Be very, it's not that I measure 30 on the person's body, but after so you are not shaping it with maybe 32. At the end, it will give you a different result. So if you are measuring, guys, be very, just use your brain. Use your brain, even when measuring it on the customer, or when measuring it down, or while trying to measure it to cut it. Please use your brain. Be very, very careful. Be very, 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 very careful. If you do this accurately, it will remove that fear of not getting the clothes well. Sometimes you will not even get the style very very well, but so long as the fitting is there on the person's body, on the client's body, the person will say, you don't get this style, but no wahala, the thing even fits me like this. You understand? Because the measurement is accurate. But if you don't get the accurate measurement, you find out that at the end, even the one that you have sold, the one she'll just be complaining. So guys, be very very careful while measuring on your clients, and also be careful while trying to get the measurement on the fabric, so that you will not. So the last on my list on how to conquer fear while starting your fashion shop is this last one. Even till now, I used to practice it. If my brain is filled up, if I'm not relaxed, I don't touch customers' clothes. I don't cut. If you're not relaxed, if your brain is filled up, please don't touch customers' dress. So I beg you in the name of God, don't touch their dress. You must be relaxed. Number one, you like my body, my soul must be together before I will touch a client's clothes. I don't just get up, it's just a simple gown, and I'll put my scissors and start cutting it. Any dress I cut like that, I always come out it. In fact, I will lose and lose. But if I'm calm, if I think, like if I calculate, if I'm happy, like if my body and soul is together, if I cut that dress, that one time that dress will come out well. But sometimes when my girls stress me in the shop, all these apprentices, they can be very very stressful at times. When they stress me and I'll talk, I'll just be tired. I don't cut customers' dress at that point in time. I beg you to avoid wahala. At that time, I will just allow that clothes to rest. So I'll just go take a rest, breathe in, breathe out before I put scissors on that dress. Guys, I don't get money to pay for person clothes. You understand? All these things that I've put out to you are the tricks that I use, and I've been so lucky that all this those my tricks have been helpful to me. I've never paid for a client dress, except once that I think we had to mistake the fabric for another person's fabric. That was when I know I had to pay for it, and she doesn't even know. I went to the market. Thank God the fabric is also in the market. I went to the market, replaced it for her. You understand? So be very very careful, be relaxed before you cut people's dress. Starting your own fashion shop is something that is not too difficult. Just get a space for yourself. I think I started mine, just as I've said it in one of my videos, I started mine with just a sewing machine and my table, my scissors, my tape. You understand? So just start. Don't wait for anybody. Don't let fear put you behind. So do your things and you get it right. Thanks for staying by, and thanks for watching to the end of this.